Scotland are you in?
I'm just north of Aberdeen at the moment, about 15 kilometres north of Aberdeen, a small town called Newborough, and I'm parked beside the ocean, right beside the sea. In fact, the tide is right in. I've got 340 degrees of seawater around me, about a metre away. Over.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I probably told you I made it up in well, of course, Edinburgh, and then up to the Isle of Skye, Stirling, and then over the other side. I can't remember the name of the town off the top of my head, but anyway, I had a beautiful trip over there. It's a beautiful country you live in. And my great-grandfather was from over there, so of course while I was there, I told the guy that was running the bed and breakfast that, he says, you have got Scottish blood in you then. So he prepared as he would say, a traditional Scottish breakfast. So I wolfed down the haggis and the blood pudding, or blood pie rather. Blood pudding. Well, anyways, whatever it was, it didn't look very good, but it tasted fine. And I love the haggis. Anyways, so I'm looking forward to another trip up there. So I'll let you go. Best 7-3, and have fun with the live stream. And if you're not too busy, I'll check back in, and maybe I'll listen to myself on my computer. So I'll let you go. Let me see here. What did I do with you? There you are. Duncan, have a good day and enjoy it. And I should say have a good evening, because it must be getting close to evening time there. MM5AJN, here's KE9JX.
Yeah, QSL. Well, Skip, I can tell you it's freezing cold today. Really cold. And even changing the antennas was a bit of a motivation for sure. Anyway, thank you, Skip, and take care, mate. And thank you so much for the spot. And take care until the next time. Kilo Echo 9, Juliet X-Ray, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, wishing you 73s. Thanks, Skip.
All right, real
IZ0, DHC, IZ0.
It's freezing cold here, too. It's 13 degrees Celsius. So, best 7-3. See you around, Duncan. So long from Florida. Kilo Echo 9, Japan X-Ray.
Thank you so much indeed. Take care, Skip. Bye-bye. Okay, Italy Zulu 0. Go ahead.
Charlie Zulu 0, Delta Hotel Canada. Do you copy?
Yes, buongiorno Luca. Beautiful copy today, 5 and 9, 59. How copy, over?
As you are coming very, very strong for a mobile station. You're coming very, very strong. There is a 5 and 7, 5 and 8. Very strong signal and very good modulation, QSL.
Thank you very much indeed, Luca. Thank you so much. Just doing a live stream on YouTube at the moment. Just started, in fact, started a few minutes early so I could get Skip in the live stream. And just playing a little bit of radio beside the sea, Luca. I see we have chatted several times, so great to get you the log once again, and again on 10 meters. Thank you, Luca. Digital confirmation on its way to you. 73s, Merry Christmas.
Yes, Duncan. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November. This is Italy Zulu 0, Delta Hotel Charlie. Yes, you are coming very strong, very, very strong, my friend. Complimenti. I working with only 100 watt and a little vertical antenna for 20, 15, and 10 meter band. Thank you so much, Duncan, for this QSO 73 and another QSO 73, my friend.
QSO, thank you so much indeed, and thank you very much for calling in. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, wishing Italy Zulu 0, Delta Hotel Charlie all the very best. Thank you, Luca. Ciao.
Ciao, grazie, 73, buoni DX.
Merry Christmas. Bye-bye. QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and standing by.
Tango Bravo.
Who's station ending Bravo?
Kilo 3, Kilo Tango Bravo.
Very good. Kilo 3, Kilo Tango Bravo. Good afternoon, Peter. And I'll give you a report on the next transmission. I think it's our first contact. My name is Duncan. Go ahead.
Roger. My name is Peter, Papa Echo Tango Echo Romeo. I do believe it is our first contact. Your signal is great into Pennsylvania this morning. You've got about a 4 and 7 here. Over.
Yeah, QSL, the 4 and 7. Well, thank you so much. You're 5 and 9, peaking 5 and 9. A little bit of wavering between 5-7 to 5-9, but peaking 5 and 9, Peter. You're doing a great job. Just playing a little bit of radio, parked beside the sea, and doing a live stream on YouTube at the moment. Over.
Roger. That's I'm watching the YouTube stream, so I'll have to listen to hear how I sound on your end. So I really appreciate you doing mobile, and it's got to be a lot of fun.
Thank you so much indeed. Pardon me. Thank you so much indeed. I really appreciate you calling in. And thank you so much for listening to the stream. It's great to get a little bit of support. Just a little bit of fun, and I'm doing the 12 streams to Christmas. We're on number 10 now. It might be a little bit tight to squeeze in 12. We're going to try. But thank you, Peter. Take care, and lovely to hear Pennsylvania coming through this afternoon. Cracking signals. 73s, have a great day. Merry Christmas.
7-3.
Echo Alpha 5.
Echo Alpha 5, go ahead.
Sorry, good afternoon. Echo Alpha 5, Juliet, November, Roger?
Yeah, QSL. Echo Alpha 5, Juliet, November. Good afternoon, Angel. And as always, a beautiful copy. And a new band for us today. I can't believe we've never worked on 10 meters. You're 59, 5 and 9, Angel, over.
Roger, my 5, Alpha Juliet, November, Mobile, 5, Juliet, November, returning. Thank you for the 5-9, you're 5 by 7, Duncan. 5 by 7, no problem. The QTH is Murcia, Spain, southeastern Spain. Okay? Mike 97 Gold Uniform, Mike Clayton. You're 5-9, copy, over.
Okay, QSL, Angel. Well, thank you so much indeed. And a beautiful copy, beautiful audio, beautiful signal, as always. And just doing a live stream and doing a little bit of radio parked beside the sea. Very cold here in Scotland today. Thank you so much. Gracias, Angel. 73s. Adios, amigo.
No problem, QSL car via bureau or via electronic. No problem, Duncan. We'll be between and your happy Christmas for you and your family. 73 by my 5, AJN Mobile, 5JN, 73.
Thank you so much indeed. Take care and lovely to work you. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and standing by.
Kilo 2 Charlie Delta.
Okay, was it Kilo 2 Charlie Delta?
Yeah, that's right, Duncan. Very good morning, good afternoon. Nice to hear you on this band. We've have 20 and 15 in the log before. Over.
Okay, so why do I not have that coming up in my logbook? Let me just confirm. Was it Kilo 2 Charlie Tango?
Charlie Delta. The last letter, Denmark.
Oh, that's why. My ears must have a really bad delay. Oh, here we go. My goodness me. It fairly improves when you've got the correct call. And I see we've worked many times and our first time on 10 meters. Well, you're 5'9 plus, and you've got such a great audio coming through. An incredible signal, Mike, today, over.
Why, thank you very much. And you're a good solid 5'6 to 5'7, not doing too shabby. Thank you so much for the new band. There's many calling you. I hope you're hearing them all, and I hope you have very happy holidays, Duncan. Mike 5, Alpha Japan Norway Stroke Mobile, Kilo 2 Charlie Delta.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. And yeah, we're just doing a live stream. It's part of the 12 live streams to Christmas, and we're on number 10. And I started a little bit early to get Skip, a station in North America, to squeeze him in the live stream. And the band is really busy, so I'm hoping that we should get quite a few stations calling in. I'm hoping anyway, Mike. But you're a wonderful signal, wonderful copy, and you are part of the live stream, and you're welcome to look that up, and you can play it back anytime. Thank you so much, Mike, and thank you for the festive greetings. Merry Christmas from Scotland.
Thank you very much, Duncan. All the best to you. 73, Kilo 2 Charlie Delta. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Echo Bravo 3, Delta Bravo Radio.
Okay, Echo Bravo 3, Delta Bravo Radio. Let's see, Francis, I think it is. Good signal, you're 59, 5 and 9. Gracias, amigo.
5-9 for you, please, your call.
My call is Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November stroke mobile. QSL?
Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November, very strong. Okay, Mike mobile. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for calling in, and very, very much appreciated. Take care, and Merry Christmas from Scotland. Echo Bravo 3, Delta Bravo Radio. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November mobile, wishing you 73s. Bye-bye. This is Charlie Alpha Tango.
Norway 1, Tango Delta Echo.
Okay, I kind of missed the first couple of letters. Was it November Sierra 5?
Zulu, Sierra, number 5, Charlie.
Oh.
Sierra, Hotel, Delta, Uniform, November. Over.
Yeah, QSL, Sean. Beautiful, beautiful. And I'm so happy to hear South Africa this afternoon. What a great pleasure. You're about a 5 by 3. 5 by 3 today, Sean. Over.
All right, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November, ZS 5, Charlie Alpha Tango. You're 5-5. Here into South Africa. Over.
Yeah, QSL, the 5-5. You picked up to 5 and 5, Sean. I am going to give you also 5 by 5. My name is Duncan. Delta United November Charlie Alpha November. Nice to hear South Africa this afternoon. My location, 15 kilometers north of Aberdeen, northeast Scotland, Sean. QSL?
Yes, I'll see you on HeroZ.com. I've got you HeroZ.com. But I want to see the live stream. I believe you're live streaming. I would like to see that. Should I just search on YouTube for your call sign?
Yeah, QSL. Well, if you go onto YouTube and you search for my call sign, go to the live section, and we are number 10, which is 10 streams to Christmas, and we are live at the moment. There is a link, I think, also on my QRZ mobile page. If you click on the picture of my face, my portrait, you will see a link on that, and that will take you also to YouTube. Over.
Thank you very much for the contact, and I'm operating 61 inverted V, and the link you there in Scotland from South Africa.
Okay, Sean, a little bit of fading on that transmission, but all copied. I think it's all copied, and you are in my log. A digital confirmation on its way, Sean. Please remember to add stroke mobile. Please remember to add stroke mobile as we use a mobile logbook. Thank you so much indeed. Zulu Sierra 5, Charlie Alpha Tango, from Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November mobile, wishing you 73s.
All right, Duncan. I'll put a mobile, straight mobile, no problem. 7-3.
Oh, you came up to 5 and 7 there, Sean. Wow. It's always the same. It's always on the last final. Signals come up. It's just incredible. Thank you so much, Sean. Take care, mate.
Yeah, you're still 5-5, yeah. You're still 5-5. Okay, I'll catch you on YouTube. 7-3.
Thank you, Sean. Take care, mate. 73s. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November mobile, calling CQ and standing by.
Echo Alpha 5, Juliet.
Okay, who's the Echo Alpha 5, Juliet?
Echo Alpha 5. Mike November, Juliet, Mike November, QSL.
Okay, quite a few stations calling. Stand by, please. Thank you. Echo Alpha 5, Juliet, Mike November. Good afternoon, John. You sound like an expat there in Spain. How are you?
Yes, very good afternoon to you, Duncan. Yes, I certainly am. Just come across your live stream. I was just perusing YouTube, and I saw your live stream. So, I wonder if I can hear him on 10. Anyway, there we go. But you're about a 5.6, 5.7 with me at the moment, Duncan. Sounding really good audio. You're doing very well with your mobile. Couldn't hear anything of the South African station you were just talking to, so you're beating us hands down there, mate. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet, November, EA5, JMN.
Yeah, QSL, John. Don't forget the stroke mobile, really important for confirmations. And well, it's a bit early. Normally, I would say another couple of hours as the grey line's approaching. And I think for you guys as well, it's normally slightly later on. But yeah, I was really chuffed with that. Sean was he was fairly low to begin with, and the signal was always improving. 10 is wide open today, and some incredible signals coming through. I even started the live stream 10 minutes early, and just again, the station from the US of A to include Skip in the stream. And signals are just huge. It's just incredible. And I'm parked beside the sea, and I think with the tide being in, that's probably enhancing things as well. I have 340 degrees of seawater here, John, about a meter away. It's quite a good spot, over.
Well, I wonder whereabouts you are. You don't have Aberdeen Harp.
Negative. I'm at the Newborough Nature Reserve, just north of Aberdeen. Newborough Nature Reserve. There's actually a picture, a satellite image from on my mobile QRZ page. It's called Location 1, over.
Couldn't go knocking on his window and one thing and another, but anyway, possibly been you never know. Well, you enjoy your radio, Duncan, and I'm just looking on the cluster. There's loads of stuff on Madagascar's on there. Amazing. I've only, like I say, I was just looking at YouTube and come across you, and I've been missing it all on 10 metres. Well, thanks for the chat, mate. You take... Oh, what signal report, please, Duncan, before you go. So you're about a 5556 at the moment with me. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet, November Mobile, EA5, JMN.
Yeah, QSL. Sorry, I thought I gave that, John. You're 5 and 9. 5, 9 plus 10, actually, over.
Oh, fantastic. I just knocked a bird up and stuck it in the garden. What they call it, flower pot. Dog's coming out complaining. Flower pot, it works, so anyway, I just needed something to go on 10 metres. Take care, mate. Enjoy your radio, Duncan. Lovely to speak to you for the first time, mate. 73 for now.
Thank you very much indeed. Very much appreciated, John. Take care and enjoy the weather, because I'm sure it must be so much warmer there than what it is in Scotland today, because it's freezing. Take care, John. 73s. Bye-bye.
Yeah, 19 degrees here, mate, and you just come up to 5 and 8. I think your last comment on your last over with the other guy was it always comes up at the end.
Oh, great. It is. It's always the same. Always the same. Okay, thank you so much, John. Take care, mate, and enjoy the hot weather. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to have a listen. I want to have a listen for Kilo Charlie 9, Juliet Mike Lima. David, are you on frequency?
Kilo Charlie 9, Japan Mike Lima. Hi, Duncan.
Oh, well, that's brilliant, David. Thank you so much. And thank you for your support on the channel. And good to get you the log, over.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, you're sounding good here in Indiana this morning.
Yeah, QSL, and how's the signal? You're about a 5 and 7 here, 57, over.
Roger, Roger. You're still in about a 5 and 5. There is some QSB at times, but you're still loud and clear.
Yeah, QSL, very good indeed. Well, thank you for the 5 and 5. There is a little bit of fading on the signal, but the conditions do seem to be remarkably good today. And just doing a little bit of fun, playing some radio, doing a live stream, part of the 12 streams to Christmas, just a little bit of fun, you know. And it was a challenge that I set myself. And just all about promoting mobile operating, David. But good to hear you, and thank you for saying hi on YouTube, over.
Roger, Roger. Hey, you have a great rest.
Yeah, what's your call?
Stand by. Okay, David, thank you so much indeed. Kilo Charlie 9, Juliet Mike Lima, from Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Thank you, David. Merry Christmas, 73s.
Merry Christmas.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Whiskey 4, Echo Oscar.
Okay, Whiskey 4, Echo Oscar. Good afternoon, Jason. Good to hear you. And a new band for us today. And what a signal, 59 plus, over.
Okay, fine business. Yeah, you're 5 and 8, steady 5 and 8 here. The band is incredible this morning. Just about 9:45, almost 10 o'clock in the mid-morning here. And the band is just incredible. Every time I turn the dial, there's another QSO all the way up and down 10 meters. I'm in Maryland, Mike Delta, Maryland, East Coast, United States. Yeah, 5 and 8. Good to hear you on the radio, my friend. We'll say 7-3. And best to you and the family there from Whiskey 4 Echo Oscar, 7-3.
Yeah, QSL, Jason. Thank you so much indeed, and I really appreciate you calling in. And if you're on YouTube at all, do feel free to look up the contact on YouTube. It's on today's live stream, and you'll get to play it back anytime, and you'll get to hear how good your audio is. Fantastic, Jason. Take care. Merry Christmas. QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
November 0, Radio Mike Charlie.
Okay, November 0, Radio Mike Charlie. Good afternoon, Ron. And what a wonderful signal. Name is Duncan, and I see we have had a couple of contacts in 10 before, so good to hear you again.
Roger, it's good to hear you again as well. You're up and down right now. Right, the best is about a 5.5 right now.
USL, well, thank you so much. I appreciate the 5.5 because for a little 2.1 meter mobile whip antenna, that's good enough for me. You were fading from, well, actually, you came from a 5 and 5 when you first called in, and you were peaking 5 and 9 as you put it back to me. So it's 5 and 9 in the log for you, Ron, over?
QSL, anyway, I'll say 73.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you calling in. Good to hear you. Merry Christmas from Scotland. November 0, Radio Mike Charlie, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, signing. Bye-bye. QRZ?
Whiskey Alpha 0, Hotel Sierra X-Ray.
Okay, very good. Whiskey Alpha 0, Hotel Sierra X-Ray. Good to hear you, Ray. Give you a report on the next transmission. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Duncan, for coming back to me. I just got the YouTube alert here a while ago. I thought, I'll try to see if I can work you here. You're a little light today. You're about a 5 and 3 and 4, so QSB. So hope you're hearing me. I'm just running a little over 100 watts here, over.
Yeah, QSL, the 5 and 4. I would say you're a little light as well, because the last time we spoke in 10, we were 5 and 7 both ways. But today, with me, 5 and 5 with a little fading. 5 and 5 with a little fading. QSL?
Yeah, QSL there, Duncan. You're a little light, so I'll have to try it again sometime here. A little light to compensate. So, yeah, I don't know if you're hearing me at all. So, nice looking up with you again, Duncan. I was hearing QRP last time I talked to you, believe it or not. So, take care. Have a great day there, and I hope to talk to you again here. You're coming through good on my phone here. That's really cool. So, 73s. Have a Merry Christmas over there. MM5 AJN WA0 clear with you, 73s.
QSL, well, thank you so much indeed, and I really appreciate you calling in. And you're 5 and 5, Ray. I don't think you got my report, but you're 5 and 5 into Scotland, 55, Ray. And thank you so much for calling in. Whiskey Alpha 0, Hotel Sierra X-Ray, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, wishing you 73s. Bye bye, Ray.
Bye-bye there, Duncan. Nice hooking up with you.
Thank you so much. QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile.
November Alpha 4 Delta Alpha.
India Juliet. Okay, November Alpha 4 Delta Alpha. Good afternoon, Andrew. Good signal, good audio. Give you a report on the next transmission. I see our last contact was back in March this year, so it's been a while. Go ahead.
Good morning, Duncan. Good afternoon, I guess, on your side. It's Andy. You got the name right? Yep. You're sounding very good in north central Florida, 5.5 to 5.7. Quite a bit of fading, quick fade, but good signal. Working you today from my home QTH with 10 watts, Duncan. 10 watts, Roger.
Wow, that's incredible, Andy. That's really incredible for 10 watts. And yeah, there is definitely fading. You're 5 and 7 with me. A little bit of fading, and I think that's partly due to the geomagnetic activity that we've been having. There's been quite a lot of green lights in the sky, and lots of photographs of beautiful auroras here in Scotland, so I'm guessing it must be the same for you guys. But it was showing good numbers in regards to the solar flux, etc., so I thought I'd give it a try. But good copy today, Andy. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, I'm looking at the solar. It's 182, which is good and healthy for 10 meters. Interesting. So are you seeing the aurora from your location, Duncan? Go ahead.
I have done in the past, Andy. I've had some beautiful pictures. I used to be a professional photographer, so I always had the camera up, but nowadays it's a little bit too chilly for me to be up. But yes, from even the back garden, we have very little street lighting, so when it is clear sky and they are about, it's quite nice to see. Over.
Oh, Roger. Well, that's on the bucket list for me. One day I'll probably go that way. I know that in Alaska they see them on a pretty regular basis, but I'm in Florida, so it's very unusual for us to, I don't know if it's ever happened that there's been an aurora sighting from Florida. But one day I'll get up that way, maybe Iceland, or one time I was actually in Tromsø in Norway, but it was so cloudy it didn't happen at that point. But one day I'll get a chance to see them. It won't hold you. Understand that you're in there working mobile, and you've got quite a good pileup going. So just wanted to get in and say hi and say 73s. Happy holidays to you from Florida in A4DA.
Thank you very much, Andy. Yeah, doing a little bit of a live stream. So a few of the stations are new to the live stream, and there's one or two that come on and say hello when we're active. So I do appreciate that, Andy, and thank you for the festive greetings. Merry Christmas to you also, and I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Take care and have a great day. November Alpha 4 Delta Alpha from Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile signing clear. Bye-bye, Andy.
Bye-bye.
QRZCQ, Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile calling CQ.
Kilo Charlie 1 Alpha 8 Victor Echo Sierra.
Okay, there was a couple of North American stations. Stand by the Whiskey Alpha. Kilo Charlie 1, go ahead.
Roger, Duncan. This is Kilo Charlie 1 Quebec Echo Mike. Steve in Massachusetts, over.
Yeah, QSL, Steve, and thank you so much for joining the stream. You're about a 5 and 8, 58 with a little bit of fading. Go ahead.
Thanks, Duncan. Appreciate that report. You're about a 5.6 here. 5.6. I'm in Massachusetts, like I said, right on the coast. Just running 100 watts in a wire, an NFED half wave. I had caught your first stream, but I was unable to get through, and then I listened on YouTube to the second one, so I wanted to try and say hello and happy holidays to you today. Over.
Oh, thank you so much, Steve. It's an absolute pleasure, and I love doing the live streaming. It was a little challenge that I set myself, and I'll say a little challenge. It was a nightmare to get a mobile stream that was reliable enough, and I've only just recently started to get this after changing a few bits of equipment. But I really thank you for joining the stream, Stephen, and it just makes it all worthwhile. And I think it's also really nice to hear how you sound on the receiving end, because I often get videos sent to me from all over the world, and I just find it incredible because some signals, although maybe not so much today, although there is some big signals, but sometimes the signals are so far away, but they sound so strong and so clear that they sound like they're right next to you. And when you hear that, I just think it's incredible. It's a confidence builder for sure. But thank you again, Stephen, and festive greetings. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Go ahead.
Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile Kilo Charlie 1 Quebec Echo Mike. Well, thank you for doing the live stream, Duncan. We appreciate it out here. And like you said, it's a lot of fun to hear your voice on the live stream to see how your signal is actually sounding somewhere else. So, well, I'll let you get back to it. And 7 threes, and I'll probably look for you next time and just check in and say hi. 7 threes and happy holidays, Duncan.
Thank you very much. Double thumbs up. As you can see, the camera's a little bit, close up. I need to get a wider view, I think. But thank you so much indeed, Stephen. Take care. Merry Christmas. Kilo Charlie 1, Quebec Echo Mike, from Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, Northeast Scotland. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Duncan.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and standing by.
Whiskey Alpha 8, Victor Echo Sierra.
Okay, was it Whiskey Alpha 8?
Whiskey Alpha 8, Victoria Echo Sugar.
Okay, very good indeed. Thank you, Ken, and love to work you. Let me give you a report on the next transmission. My name is Duncan. Go ahead.
Good morning, Duncan. My name is Ken, Kilo Echo November, and my hometown here is Cadillac, Michigan, and you're coming in really strong this morning. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Well, how are you copying the signal, Ken? Because your signal's wavering about, and you're peaking 5 and 7, but there's some rapid fading. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm having in some of my contacts today, I'm getting some things this morning. I'm glad to contact you today. It's a snowy day here in Michigan, and I'm staying warm in the ham shack, making some contact.
Yeah, QSL, Ken, what's my report? What's my report for the log, over?
I have you at a 5-8 into Michigan.
Wow, that's incredible. Thank you, Ken. I really appreciate that. And I will send a digital confirmation via Logbook of the World and QRZ, etc. Please add Struck Mobile to the log, because I am a mobile station and only do a mobile log, Ken. But great to hear you, and thank you so much for calling in. Whiskey Alpha 8, Victor Echo Sierra, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. 73 is Merry Christmas.
73, Duncan. Merry Christmas.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. Okay, was that a Kilo Echo 8? QRZ? CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Echo Alpha 5, India, Quebec Alpha, over.
Okay, stand by, sorry. Sorry, I was multitasking there, and I failed miserably. I thought I'd be able to type it before the end. Echo Alpha 5, please go ahead.
Yeah, from Echo Alpha 5, Italy, Quebec Alpha. Very good afternoon to you, sir. Name this end is Roy, Radio Oscar Yankee. Located in southeast Spain, in Murcia, the town or the port of Matheron. You're a 5-9. Lovely signal from your mobile. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, thank you so much. Well, I was going to give you a 5 and date, but you came up to 5-9 plus 10, Roy. There is some fading on the bands today, but 5-9 plus 10, and a beautiful copy. I see our last contact was back in 2021 on the 24th, Christmas Eve of all the days. Well, you've certainly left it a while since our previous contact. Good signal, 5-9 plus, Roy. Name is Duncan. Go ahead.
Yeah, all received, Duncan. Thank you very much for the contact this afternoon. I haven't got my electronic logbook running this afternoon, so I'm sorry. I didn't realise that we'd worked previously, but very nice to hook up with you a second time. As I say, weather down this end of the world, I'm going to upset you by saying it's sunny, about 18 degrees centigrade, and very nice it is. I can't remember your location, Duncan, over.
Yeah, QSL, Roy, you're forgiven because it is a couple of years ago. My location is just north of Aberdeen. I'm parked up beside the sea, and I'm about 1 metre away from the ocean at the moment. It's a little town called Newborough, and I'm parked at the beach. Over.
Yeah, all received, Duncan. Yeah, that's fine. Where I'm located, probably about a 4-minute walk from the Mediterranean. I'm right on the coast. The radio is the ICOM 7300. 100 watts to a 5/8 wave vertical antenna, Duncan, over.
Well, it's all doing a great job, Roy. And yeah, you expats are really rubbing it in today from Spain, letting me know how warm it is there, because honestly it feels like -10. It must be about 2 degrees, but the wind chill is just incredibly cold. But yeah, very jealous, Roy. I'm not one for normally worshipping the heat, but a little bit of warmth would not go amiss today. Thank you so much for calling in, Roy. We're doing a live stream today as well, so if you're on YouTube at all, do look up the stream, and you get to play it back. You get to hear how good you sound back in your homeland of the UK. Echo Alpha 5, India Queen Alpha, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, standing by.
Yeah, Mike 5 Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, EA5 IQA. Okay, Duncan, thank you very much for the contact. I hope you get plenty of DX this afternoon. The stateside is just about coming in, so I'm sure you're going to make some contacts across the pond. 73s, look forward to working with you again in the future. From EA5 IQA, off and clear. Bye.
Yeah, QSL. Well, thank you so much indeed, Roy, and festive greetings, although I know it's a little bit premature. But we have to get into the festive cheer with everything that's going around. But take care and have a great Christmas when it comes around. Maybe catch you in the next live stream. Echo Alpha 5, India Queen Alpha, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, wishing you 73s. Bye-bye.
Trace you, Duncan. And
Germany, Papa.
Okay, QRZ, who's station Tango Papa?
Tango 9, Delta, Germany, Papa.
Okay, very good. Very strong signal, David. And 5-9 plus for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Then 20 BOS9, congratulations, mobile, very strong senior in Sicily Island.
Okay, David. Well, thank you so much for saying. And this is obviously our third contact, second contact for this year, second contact in 10 meters. It's good to work again, as always. Grazie, molto bene, QSO. 73, David. Ciao, grazie. Merry Christmas.
Yes, ciao, grazie, 73, Merry Christmas, un abbraccio, grazie, ciao.
Thank you so much. 73s. QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Sierra Victor 8.
Sugar Victor 8, go ahead.
Sierra Victor 8, Foxtrot Echo Bravo. Very good afternoon. Your report 5 and 3, 53 on my portable antenna, QSL.
Yeah, QSL, thank you so much for 5 and 3. You are also 5 and 3, Vangelis. Also 5 and 3. Our second contact in 10 meters. My name is Duncan. Name is Duncan. Over.
QSL, Duncan, thank you very much for 5 and 3. thank you. I wish you good luck and good year with your mobile station. Thank you, Duncan. I wish you good luck and best 73. Mike 5. Alpha Juliet November. Foxtrot Echo Bravo.
Thank you so much indeed. I really appreciate you calling in, and great to hear Greece this afternoon. Take care, 73s. Good DX.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile from Sierra Yankee 9 Echo Foxtrot Hotel.
Okay, who's station Foxtrot Hotel?
Sierra Yankee 9 Echo Foxtrot Hotel.
Okay, Sierra Yankee 9 Echo Foxtrot Hotel. Good to hear you, Nikos. Let me give you a report on the next transmission. My name is Duncan. Over.
My name is Nikos and QTA is Crete, Retimno City, 59. Thank you very much for this contact. 73, my friend.
Okay, Nikos. Thank you so much for 5 and 9. You're 5 by 8, 58, Nikos, and very good audio coming through today from Crete. Many thanks. Merry Christmas from Scotland to Crete. Over.
Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. All the best.
Thank you so much indeed, Nikos. 73s, Sierra Yankee 9, Echo Fox Hotel. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, signing clear. Bye-bye. QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Live streaming on YouTube, calling CQ and standing by.
Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November. This is Whiskey Alpha
Mike
2.
Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. This is W8 Victor Lima November. Washington 8 V Victor L London in Nancy. Over.
Okay, QSL Larry, stand by. Okay, there was a couple of other North American stations. I did hear you, but Larry was the strongest, and he's drowned out the suffix. So please stand by. We'll work Larry, and then we'll carry on working. We'll call you in. Whiskey 8, Victor Lima, November. Larry, good signal. 59 today. 59. Over.
Okay, thank you. You're in a little QSB from S4 to S5. S4 to S5, but no problem. For a Mobile, I am surprised. Yes, you have my name, Larry. I'm located near Dayton, Ohio. How copy? MM5AJN, Mobile, W8VLN.
Yeah, QSL, Larry. Thank you so much. Well, we had a contact back in 2022 in December as well, and that was on 15 meters, so it's a new band for us. And lovely to work you, good to hear you, and good to know that you're safe and well after all the COVID-19 and all that kind of stuff. But very good conditions today on 10 meters, although very strong fading today. Over.
Okay, I just turned the equipment on here, so I can't tell you anything about the conditions today, but I heard some big signals just tuning across the band. So it looks like it's going to be another good day. Hopefully it's going to last all winter. All right, we'll see you later. Hope you can have some other joy with other stations there. MM5AJN, Mobile, W8VLN near Dayton, Ohio.
Thank you very much, Larry. And for your information, I'm doing a live stream on YouTube, so if you like that sort of thing, do look up the call sign and click on today's live stream, number 10 of the 12 streams to Christmas. And you'll get to play it back and hear how good your audio sounds. Really good audio, Larry. Take care, and I hope you had a great Thanksgiving and happy Christmas when it comes around.
Okay, same to you. Good luck. 73 W8VLN signing clear.
Thank you so much indeed. Okay, there was a couple of North American stations. Let me have a listen for you. QRZ from Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile.
Yeah, this is Sierra Victor 1 Fox Tango Yankee.
Lima. That's Whiskey Alpha 2 Echo Lima Lima. Over.
Okay, Whiskey Alpha 2 Echo Lima Lima. Now, I did hear another station, and I also heard a station in Greece, so if you stand by. Okay, Whiskey Alpha 2 Echo Lima Lima. Good afternoon, Leo. And good signal. Give you a report on the next transmission. I know it's our first contact. My name is Duncan. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, Duncan. Good to meet you. My name is Leo, Lima Echo Oscar, and I'm in Clayton, New York, which is in the Thousand Islands region of New York State. You're about a 5 and 7 to 5'9", just depends on the QSC. Over.
Yeah, QSL the 5 and 7, Leo. Well, thank you so much indeed. You're also 5 and 7, Leo. Also 5 and 7. There is some deep fading today on the band on 10 meters, but good to work you, and some very nice propagation considering the geomagnetic storms that we've been having. So thank you so much for calling in. From Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Name is Duncan, and we are located 15 kilometers north of Aberdeen. QSL?
QSL that, and we thank you so much for the contact. I'll let you go and grab a few more that I know are on there waiting. So 73s, and you have a great afternoon. MM5, AJN from WA2ELL 73.
Okay, QSL, thank you so much. I'm going to listen for Kilo Fox 0 Lima Sierra Echo. Are you on frequency, Scott? Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile, listening for Kilo Fox 0 Lima Sierra Echo. Okay, nothing heard so far. Okay, QRZ, Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Sierra Victor 1 Fox Tango Yankee Echo 8 Papa Mike Kilo Echo 8 Papa Mexico.
Okay, Kilo Echo 8. Was it Radio Papa? Kilo Echo 8. Go ahead.
Sugar 6 Radio Florida.
Stand by, please. Stand by. Kilo Echo 8. Go ahead. Kilo Echo 8. Go ahead. Okay, nothing heard. QRZ?
Zulu Sierra 6, Radio Florida.
Okay, Zulu Sierra 6, Radio Florida. Is that Leon? Sierra. This is Sierra's Zulu Sierra 6, Radio Foxtrot. Is that Leon?
Yeah, okay, fine. This is Zulu Sugar 6, Radio Florida, returning. Very nice to meet you. I do believe you're mobile. I missed the prefix. I've got Alpha Juliet November mobile, but I don't have the prefix. Where are you? What country? Can you give me your prefix? Go ahead.
Yes, of course, Leon. The prefix is Mike 5. Mike 5. Alpha Juliet November stroke mobile. And my name is Duncan. You're 5 by 7, Leon. 5 by 7, QSL.
Okay, Roger, on the 5 by 7. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November, mobile, from Zulu Sierra 6, Radio Florida. I believe that's Duncan. Nice to meet you there, Duncan. My name is Leon, Lima Echo Oscar November, and the QDH is near the city of Johannesburg. And you are 5 by 3. Thank you very much for the 5 by 5. Lovely to be able to speak to Scotland this time of the day, especially you being mobile. If you have a look at my QRZ page, you'll see that my ancestors are also from Scotland. You will recognize the surname. And that's a name that most South Africans cannot pronounce. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November mobile, Zulu Sugar 6, Radio Florida.
Yeah, QSL, Leon. What a beautiful 5 and 7. A beautiful 5 and 7 there, and very strong audio coming through now. And it is quite early for South Africa to come through Normally it's a little bit later as the grey line approaches. You're doing a great job, Leon, and I'm really happy to hear you today. I'm doing a live stream on YouTube. So you're live on YouTube also, and we have a few watchers, and I'm sure they'll be surprised as well at how strong you're coming through here in Scotland, Leon. But beautiful copy, and I'm parked beside the ocean with 340 degrees of seawater around me, Leon. How copy, over?
Oh, wonderful, beautiful copy, no problem. Thank you for the 5 and 7. Your signal increased to a 5 and 4 to 5 and 5. Yeah, I believe you got me there live on YouTube. I have a smart TV this side. I would like to watch it at some stage or other. So if you'd like to post that onto YouTube, so I don't know, put your call sign. If I put your call sign, maybe I will find something, or maybe I'll put my call sign, I'll find it. I found quite a few recordings in the past that people have made, and I just took a chance the other day. I just put in my call sign, and I found 2 or 3 recordings which the stations made overseas, and it's wonderful to watch. You know, it's so interesting. Unfortunately, I don't have any decent recording stuff. You know, I can recording with my cell phone, but it's so damn good. I've tried. There's lots of distortion, lots of noise, and it doesn't do the signal any justice. So I would like to get some decent recording, the recording equipment to make a decent recording of a QSO, so people can hear what they're saying. Anyway, it's overcast. We had a slight bit of rain. It's been incredibly hot the last couple of days. Very, very, very hot. And very dry, but at least we've had a little bit of rain today, and it's cooled things down somewhat. We just come from the butcher, I bought some meat. I'm going to make some biltong. If you have some South African friends, they can probably tell you what biltong is. If not, you can Google it, B-I-L-T-O-N-G. Much better than American jerky, that's for sure. So, yeah, and I'm having a brandy and coke. It's been so hot. And I've been battling to get my the seats back in the car. I have a 7-seater Honda Mobilio, and due to the business I used to do with the toilet, selling toilet paper, I used to sell, big bales of 48, and I needed space, so, I took all the seats out. I only had the driver's seat and the front passenger seat, and the rest I used for packing. But I no longer work. So I was putting the seat back as well. Okay, I will put you on the cluster there, Duncan. I'm going to put you on the cluster, and hopefully you'll have some more people calling you. I'm going to put their 5 and 3 in South Africa. Okay, no problem. You take care. Thank you so much for the contact, and we hope to meet you again soon on the frequency. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November, mobile, Zulu Sierra 6, Radio Florida.
Yeah, QSL Leon, all copied there, and your signal is holding out pretty strong and pretty consistent. So a couple of pointers. In regards to the YouTube, it is a live stream, and you can play back the live stream at any time, Leon. Just look up my call sign on YouTube, click on the 10th stream to Christmas. That's today's live stream, and if you look at the time of our contact at 3:10, look on the timestamp on the live stream, and it'll be easy enough to find. And that's great. I appreciate that, Leon. And I think you'll be surprised at how good you're sounding. And the biltong, I have eaten that. I work at a trout fishery here in Scotland, and there's been quite a few guys that have moved from South Africa to Scotland, and they come fishing. And one guy took along some of that, and I wasn't quite as keen on that, but I did like the smoked sausage that he made, and the traditional kind of South African way. And that was all pretty good. But I do find the beef a bit chewy, and I know that's the whole point of it. But my teeth, etc., and I've got no patience. I just want to chew it and swallow it. And it's tasty beef for sure, though. That's if it's cured correctly. Anyway, thank you so much, Leon. Hope you copied that. And great to hear South Africa this afternoon. Zulu Sierra 6, Radio Foxtrot from Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, standing by.
Kilowatt Bravo 0, Mike Papa Victor.
Stand by.
We do look forward to the next one. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, Zulu Sierra 6, Radio Florida. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Leon. Take care, mate. And 73s from Scotland. Okay, who's the station from the USA? Go ahead.
Kilowatt Bravo 0, Mike Papa Victoria.
Okay, very good indeed. Thank you so much indeed, Michael. And beautiful signal. When you first called in, you were 5 and 9. And name here is Duncan. Good to hear you again.
QSL, Duncan. I didn't realize it was the second contact. It looked like the first one, but maybe a long time ago. Okay, yeah, you're 5'6" to 5'7" in the Minnesota, Duncan.
Yeah, QSL the 5'7". Michael, we've actually had, this is our third contact, and we spoke 2021, and we spoke about 2 weeks ago, and I must have been doing a live stream then, Michael. So, good to hear you, and 10 meters is wide open today, over.
Well, QSL sure is. Give me the call again, I must have it in there wrong.
Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Stroke Mobile. Stroke Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Stroke Mobile.
Okay, Duncan. Yeah, for some reason, maybe I put it in wrong the first time. I apologize for that. So, hey, like I said, great signal for a mobile. I won't hold it, and I got you logged in right, I guess, for one time here. I apologize for that, Duncan.
Oh, don't apologize. No problem at all. If anyone's prone to making mistakes, it's me, let me tell you. But we're doing a live stream as well, so you're live on YouTube and sounding excellent. Thank you so much, Michael. Hope your Thanksgiving went well, and you had plenty of turkey and nice food and plenty of time, quality time with the family. Take care. It's 73 from Scotland.
You bet, Duncan. 73 from Minnesota. Have a great day and drive safe when you do.
You sound like you're sitting next to me there. What a signal. Thank you, Michael. Take care.
Bye.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and live on YouTube.
Kilo Juliet 4, Bravo India X-ray.
Yeah, very strong signal. Wow. Sounding excellent, James, with your audio there. I'll give you a report on the next transmission. My name is Duncan and located northeast Scotland. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, Duncan. Yeah, great signal into Tennessee. I go by my middle name here. Middle name is Allen, Alpha Lima Alpha November, and I'm about 50 miles east of Memphis, Tennessee. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, Alan. Thank you so much. It's funny that because is that a U.S. kind of thing? Because quite a few guys confuse me from the States when up comes I'm using QRZ here in the car, and up comes their first name, but they tell me they're using their middle name. So I don't want to sound like I'm being cheeky, but why is that, Alan? Is it just a local thing, over?
No, my first name is James, and I didn't want to be a Jimmy. My dad's first name was James, and he was always Jimmy, and I just never liked that as a kid. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL. Well, that's a good enough reason, Alan, that's for sure. Well, thank you so much. Well, you're 5'9 plus. How do you copy me today, Alan?
Oh yeah, you're about a S7, real good signal. Of course, 10 meters is really open, but you're about a S7 here into Memphis. Go ahead.
Well, I really appreciate that. And Memphis, of all towns, sounds pretty good, Alan. I really appreciate that. We're just doing a live stream on YouTube, and if you're interested in that type of thing, do look up the call and do say hi on YouTube, or just look up and play back the stream. But always great to chat the US of A. It's 10 meters seems to be pretty good for that for this time of year, Alan, over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I used to do a lot of mobile myself. I kind of enjoy HF and the mobile, and I got a new truck and haven't set it back up. But you can really surprise some people with mobile signals. I was running legal limit in the mobile, so 1,500 watts mobile. But real good signal. Hopefully we'll catch you again, Duncan, and have a good time on 10 meter. Looks like it's going to be a really good day for getting a little contact. 73 KJ4 BIX in Tennessee.
Okay, Alan. Well, I've got to ask the question: how did you power 1,500 watts? You must have had a huge battery or a line of batteries in that boot of the vehicle. Over.
Actually, I was running a three-phase alternator. I was running 500Zs, so I had two 3-500Zs in the mobile, and they were running off an alternator, running AC into a three-phase transformer. So later, I actually ran 50 volts. I was running some LD Mosses, dual BLF 188s, and there I was using switching batteries. So when I wasn't transmitting, the batteries were charging. When I transmitted, the batteries went into series. Go ahead.
Well, I have to tell you, Alan, that sounds remarkably well, and that's such an amazing thing. I've heard people running 500 watts, but even then, I've heard problems with relays getting melted and wiring, interference with the electronics, etc. And wow, that's amazing. That's actually the most I've ever heard anyone running from a vehicle. So congratulations, Alan. But I'm only running 100 watts here. I would be too scared to run anything more. Over.
Yeah, QSL. It was quite a bit of work to get it working, but it was really fun to bust a DX pile up in a mobile. You wouldn't believe how many times I heard, "There's no way he's mobile." But it surprised a lot of people. Go ahead.
Yeah, I absolutely believe that, Alan. I believe that, because when I park up beside the sea, I probably get an extra dB of gain, 10 dB of gain, probably beside the sea here. And the fact I have 340 degrees of seawater around me is such a close proximity. I think I possibly could even get a little bit more. But, I have surprised a few people. In fact, I've surprised myself at times, Alan. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I tell you, you can really do well, especially being near the ocean. That's a huge advantage. But the mobiles running vertical antennas. They're a compromise, but it's amazing what you can do mobile running vertical. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL. You're absolutely correct. And when conditions are running, it's remarkable. But I have to say, probably my favorite bands are 15 and 10. Well, even 12 if I had it. I have a portable antenna which I've used for 12, but I use a Diamond mid-loaded monoband antennas, and they don't do a 12-meter version. But thank you so much. That has been an education, Alan. And I'm going to have to look up your QRZ page to see if you've got pictures of that online. But take care, and thank you so much for calling in, and thank you for being part of the live stream. Over.
Yeah, QSL, Duncan. Have a good day. Hopefully make a lot of contacts, and maybe I'll get set up HF Mobile again. It was actually a good time. 73, have a good evening. KJ4DIX in Tennessee.
Thank you, Alan. 73s, take care, and Merry Christmas when it comes. Bye-bye.
Papa America 3, Hotel Italy Whiskey.
Papa Alpha 3, Hotel India Whiskey. Good afternoon, Jim. How copy, over?
Very good afternoon from, this is Echo Alpha 5 / Papa America 3, Hotel Italy Whiskey. The handle Jim, Juliet, India Mike. For 6 months I stay in Spain for the winter months. I do copy you very well. You pick it to the 7, sometimes to the 8. Microphone back to you, sir. From Echo Alpha 5 / Papa America 3, Hotel Italy Whiskey.
Okay, QSL, Joe. Well, thank you so much indeed for the 5 and 8. You are 5 by 9:59 into northeast Scotland, and the sun is going down here. So that's about the right time of day for Spain to come through very, very strong. And beautiful copy, Jim. Over.
Thank you for the very good, nice report. Yeah, you work here with a 33 antenna. The tower on this moment is a fiberglass tower. is about 10 meters from the ground, and the legs from the vertically up there is about 2 meters from the ground. Not so very good spot, but yeah, I can do it, and it's working very well. The radio is a Fox Tango 991. Alpha will give you 10 power about 100 watt PMC. That's the working condition on this side.
Yeah, QSL Jim, well, you just went right down there, the fading, you just dropped right out, but I copied most of that, but there's some really bad fading today. Thank you so much for calling in, Jim, and you enjoy your holiday over there in Spain, and maybe hear you when you're back home there in the Netherlands. Echo Alpha 5, stroke Papa Alpha 3, Hotel India Whiskey, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Sorry, I didn't give you my name, Jim. The name is Duncan, and thank you so much for calling in. 73s, bye-bye. Okay, conditions dropped right out there. Jim, if you copy, 73s, good DX. QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
W3, Golf Mike Tango.
W3, Golf Mike Tango. Good to hear you, Russell. I'll give you a report on the next transmission. I see it's our first contact. My name is Duncan. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL Duncan. You're 5 and 7 here, 57 in the state of South Carolina. And my name is Russ, Radio Uniform Sierra. Beautiful signals coming through here this morning. Just heard you in there talking with the other station in Spain. Wanted to jump in here and say hello and to wish you a very pleasant upcoming evening for you.
Yeah, thank you, Russ. I really appreciate that, sir. Name is Duncan, and located on the northeast coast of Scotland, and just parked beside the sea, doing a live stream as I speak, and they are live on YouTube, Russ, and just having a little bit of fun with the radio. Over.
Yes, okay, very fine, Duncan. Again, you're averaging anywhere between an S5 up to an S7 with some QSB here today, this morning. Running here a Kenwood TS990 is the exciter to a Meritron AL80B, about 800 watts to a hex beam only 7 meters above ground. Starting off here with a very cool day at 0 degrees centigrade, and temperature now up to a whopping 11 degrees. So it shouldn't be too awfully bad here, Duncan, over.
Yeah, QSL, Russ. Well, I can tell you it feels like -10 here today. It's only about 2 degrees. I've just switched the engines running. I switched the car engine on to get the heaters on, and it's still a little bit cold. But the snow, we had our first snow yesterday and this morning, but it's all gone already. It's just a little flurry. But no doubt you guys will send some across very soon, over.
Yes, okay, very fine, Duncan. Well, we don't anticipate any kind of snow here. Fortunately, I live in a southern area here of the United States, and we generally don't have temperatures dropping below 0 degrees here anytime soon. So actually, temperatures are going to be warming up here quite nicely up to in the 20s by midweek, or later this week, I should say. Anyway, Duncan, nice to hear from you, from your mobile, and I just wanted to say hello and jump here and say hi, and hopefully you're going to be enjoying your upcoming Christmas season with you and your families. Best regards for the meantime, and hope to catch you a little bit later down the road, my friend. I don't have your full call here. I got Mike 5, Alpha Juliet, and that's all I have. Best 73s.
Okay, Russ, well, let me give you the call. The call is Mike 5, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November stroke mobile. Alpha Juliet November stroke mobile. QSL?
Yeah, got it. All that fine. Just all okay, Duncan. Again, best 73s, and thank you for the short contact.
No problem at all. And if you're on YouTube at all, Ross, do look us up, and you can play back this contact anytime on the 10th stream to Christmas. That's today's stream. 73s, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
November 5, Kilo Uniform Charlie.
Kilo Uniform Charlie. Good afternoon, Robert. Good to hear you. Let me give you a report on the next transmission. Name here is Duncan. Go ahead.
Okay, Duncan, MM5AJN, November 5, Kilo Uniform Charlie. Name on this end is Bob, and you are solid 5'9" into Texas, Roger.
Yeah, QSL, Bob. Thank you so much indeed. What a wonderful signal. You're 5'9" plus, and you're sounding very good audio coming through, over.
This is in 5KUC. Well, thank you for the contact. That's a great mobile signal you have there. Welcome to Texas.
I wish I could visit Texas. You know what? You guys have got you're so lucky to have the gun laws that you do. I'm was a semi-professional competition target shooter, Bob, and I've given it up to finance a photography business. But I used to love my shooting, Bob. And you guys have got it all over there, over?
Roger. I'm an avid hunter myself, and that's one of the reasons I moved to Texas, over.
Oh, my goodness. So are you one of these guys who's got the big room, separate room full?
Well, I wouldn't call it big, but it's a man cave with most of my mounts in it.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, well, congratulations. I am jealous. And, I've been to New York a couple of times, and when I was over there, I tried to get some shooting done, pistol shooting, because here in the UK, we don't get any pistol shooting at all. And I had to go to Pennsylvania. I had to drive to Pennsylvania because the New York laws are quite strict. I think you can only shoot up to .22 inside. And I went to Pennsylvania, and the manager of the shooting range, he was from Fife in Scotland. Couldn't believe it. But my speciality was underlever. I had a 38 special. We used to shoot a league called Nesk, and there was a cowboy action. I had a nice tricked-up Marlin and also a Winchester, over.
Wow, that's impressive. I'm not a target shooter. I'm not really that accurate, but I like knocking down big animals.
Yeah, QSL. Well, you know what? Each to their own, Bob. I personally haven't done that because I would always be, although I know I'm a good shooter, I would always fear that I missed it at the last minute and caused some harm. But I know you guys, you hunt to eat other than hunt for pleasure. And although I know that you enjoy it. But I'll tell you what as well, you guys have an amazing selection of companies that make great shooting jackets and the camo, the real camo, I think. Was that not designed in the US of A to begin with, over?
I believe it was. I'm not sure which company you're talking about, but most of them are US.
Yeah, QSL, Bob. When I used to do my own reloads, I used to order, before all the tax implications and the laws changed in UK, I used to make all my own reloads, and I used to order direct from Dillon, and I would also order, like 20 jackets, 20 pairs of trousers, etc., and I would sell them over here in the UK, and that's what funded my reloading equipment, over.
That sounds like a good idea. Well, I got to go, and I really enjoyed this QSO, so take care of yourself, and I'm glad we got together.
Yeah, thank you, Bob. Take care. It's been a real pleasure, and thank you so much. Anything to do with shooting, radio, and fishing, that's me. You'll be bored to tears. Anyway, thank you so much. November 5, Kilo United Charlie, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, wishing you 73s. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
73.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile, calling CQ.
November 4, Kilo Whiskey Tango.
November 4, Kilo Whiskey Tango, and good evening, Ronald. Or is it Ron, maybe, shortened? I'm sure you'll let me know. Good evening from Scotland. Name here is Duncan. Go ahead.
Roger, Duncan. Very good. I understand you're mobile. You sound good. You're 5'8", 5'9". And, yes, the name is Ron, Romeo Oscar November, and located in Kentucky.
Yeah, QSL, Ron. Well, thank you so much. Great to hear Kentucky this afternoon. And thank you for the 5 and date. You're also 5 and date. There is a little bit of flutter, but not too much with you. But there has been some massive QSB on signals today. But good to hear you. And our first contact. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Well, you've inspired me. I also have HF Mobile, and I was considering going out today and doing some HF Mobile as well.
Well, Ron, that is the whole point of me being on the radio, and I do a live stream as well, and that's the whole point of the live stream, to show people and to motivate people and to help people get on back into the mobile or move from the house if they're getting interference into the mobile. And it's surprising what can be achieved, Ron, QSL.
QSL, what type of equipment are you using there, mobile?
Well, I'm running here the Yaesu FT710. I'm running 100 watts. I'm running the Heil Pro 7 headset, and I use a selection of diamond monoband whip antennas, and they are mid-loaded, and they're 2.1 meters tall. They're made by Diamond, and they're pretty good, unless it's raining outside. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, it sounds good. In fact, you don't even sound mobile. So, yeah, I have the ICOM 7000 and the Tar Heel 200 antenna. It's a 1500-watt antenna, and it seems to do pretty good. Yeah, you're doing really good with that mobile. So, okay, I'll let you call out there, and I'll look your call up here and check your site out. So, Duncan, good to hear from you from Scotland. And I'll say 73 to you. This is N4KWT.
Yeah, thank you, Ron. No problem at all. Well, do look us up on YouTube, and you'll get to hear your voice. And I think it's always interesting to hear how you sound on the receiving end, Ron. Take care from Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Wishing November 4, Kilo Whiskey Tango all the very best. Thank you, Ron.
73.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November, mobile, calling CQ.
Kilo 4, Sierra, Foxtrot, Papa, K for it, Sierra.
Okay, very good. Kilo 4, Sierra, Foxtrot, Papa. Would that be Alan in Florida? Over.
Good afternoon to you, Duncan. Name is Alan, location, yes, Florida, Melbourne, Florida.
Yeah, very good indeed. Now, Alan, you know I'm going to ask you this, but you don't have a North American accent, over?
Yeah, and I didn't think you had a very strong Scottish accent. No, I'm originally from Cambridge. G-call sign is G3WUW.
Yeah, QSL, Alan. You know, there's a reason why I don't have a broad Scottish accent, because if I did here on the radio, very few people would understand me. That is for sure, Alan. So I have a radio voice that I use, and it's only when I'm drunk and at a wedding and I play back the video or hear some audio, and then you hear the true Scottish accent in me. Well, Alan, you're 5 and 9, 59. Beautiful copy into Scotland today, over.
Okay, thanks, Duncan. You're about a 5 and 7 here. I've been listening to you for about the last half an hour on various QSOs, and thought I'd call and have a look. I had a look where you are, see up there north in Aberdeen. There's not been much to do up there. Peterhead and Aberdeen, I suppose, is the main area to do any work up there. I've been over here for about 20-something years now. I had a job transfer, but I never picked up the accent. And my son, my youngest son, he's never picked up the accent either. From K4SFT.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, there's no mistaking your accent, Alan. And that's a good thing, though. You keep your identity. And if you don't mind me asking, what did you do that you transferred from the UK? Were you in the military or maybe oil and gas over?
I worked in radio communications, and then I moved over here for a semiconductor company. I was technical support, sales and technical support. I worked for the office there, company in the UK, and they transferred me over here. I thought to California to start off with. I thought I'd be here for 2 to 3 years, and that was in '96.
Wow, what an interesting life that has been for you, Alan. Well, I think it's certainly worked out for you. And certainly weather-wise, it's worked out for you. Because I can tell you here in Scotland today and the rest of the UK, it is absolutely freezing, Alan. Absolutely freezing. Anyway, thank you so much for calling in. Our first contact and a digital confirmation on its way to you. Don't forget about us cold people here in the UK, Alan. Over.
Yeah, okay there, Duncan. Yeah, I read about the snow you started to get up there. And I was in England in December last year. I came over for Christmas with my son. I still have a house near Peterborough. And came over to visit my son for Christmas. And it was terrible. I was trying to do some work in the garage. And my hands were so cold, even with gloves on and overalls and pullovers and all the rest of it. I couldn't feel what I was doing. And the wire that I was trying to put in was so hard, it wouldn't flex. So, no, winter's okay if you're inside and it's outside. But it's a little bit colder here today. I'm in jeans and I've got a sweatshirt on today, which is unusual for me because I'm normally in shorts and a flip-flops. But it's down, I don't know, about 20, I suppose, today, between 15 and 20. A bit colder yesterday. I'm going to warm up again tomorrow. But this is a better time of the year to be in Florida because it's more comfortable. You can do work outside. In the summertime, it's just too hot and humid to do much in the garden. I've got 3 acres here, so there's quite a lot to work. Right, okay, nice to spoke to you there, and we'll probably run across you again. MF58JN Mobile, K4SFT.
Yeah, QSL, Alan. Thank you so much indeed, and wonderful to work here. And we're doing a live stream as well, so if you're on YouTube at all, do look up the call sign, and you'll get to hear your audio and your big signal here in the UK. Which is part of the reason why I do the live streams there. Take care, Alan. 73s, Kilo 4, Sierra Foxtrot Papa, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, signing clear. Bye-bye, Alan.
Yeah, bye-bye, Duncan. I'll have a look for that video. Right.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
November 2, Quebec, India, Lima.
Okay, very good. November 2, Quebec, India, Lima. Ken, let me give you a report on the next transmission. My name is Duncan. Go ahead.
Hey, Roger, yeah. My name is Kenny. You're about 5 and 5 in upstate New York, Roger.
Yeah, QSL 5 and 5, upstate New York. Well, you are 5 and 7. 57, Northeast Scotland, just north of Aberdeen City, Ken. QSL?
QSL to 57, thank you very much. Your audio is beautiful. It sounds great.
Oh, thank you so much for the compliments, Ken. I've never had a radio that has received so many compliments. This is the new Yaesu FT710 and paired up with the Heil Pro 7 headset. And honestly, Ken, I always get a report, and it always makes me happy, Ken. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Sounds like the band's shifting around a lot. Could you repeat your call sign for me one time?
Of course, Ken. The call is Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November stroke mobile. I repeat, Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November stroke mobile. QSL?
I need the prefix one more time. I got Mike. That's it.
Okay, the prefix Mexico 5. Mike 5. Mike 5. QSL?
Alright, I got Mike 5. What's the letter in the middle? The band seems to be going away here.
Okay, negative. The prefix is wrong. Mexico 5. Double Mike 5. Mike 5. Alpha Juliet November stroke mobile. Mike 5. Alpha Juliet November stroke mobile. QSL?
QSL on the Mike 5. Good DXL. We're losing the band here. I'm going to have to let you go.
Thank you very much, Ken. Yeah, the band is probably changing as it's getting darker here in the UK. Take care. 73's Ken. Bye-bye. QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November mobile. Calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November mobile, calling CQ.
Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November. Here is November 0, Mike Uniform Alpha.
Okay, very good. November 0, Mike Uniform Alpha. Good evening, David, from Scotland. I'm from Scotland. Name is Duncan, and located northeast Scotland. QSL?
Okay, Duncan. Very fine, very good. Good signal here. Out of the Mobile from Scotland. We are in Stillwater, Oklahoma. State of Oklahoma here, and the name is David. Roger.
Yeah, QSL, David. Thank you. Great to hear Oklahoma this afternoon. You are 5 and 9, David, in sounding like you're sitting here in the car next to me. You're sounding very good, very strong signal. 59 plus, over.
Okay, Roger. You're about a 5 and 8 to 5 and 9 here also. We are just running 100 watts on the Yaesu 991A, and a homebrew 6-element Yagi, homebrew 6-element Yagi up there. And you're sounding real good out of the Mobile. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, David. Much appreciated. And your homemade 6-elements doing a great job. Wow, that's incredible. Well, I'm running here a very modest station. Oh, pardon me. I am running here the FT710 with 100 watts and Heil Pro 7 headset, which I love, and a Diamond Hotel Foxtrot 10 Charlie Lima mobile whip antenna. It's 2.1 meters tall, mid-loaded. QSL?
QSL. We run a little bit of Mobile once in a while ourselves, and we run a Wilson, I think it's 1000, yeah, Wilson 1000 in the Mobile. But, okay, Duncan, I'll say 73s and let you continue on there and get some more contacts. You're sounding great in the Mobile, and we'll try you again, okay, sometime.
Yeah, QSL. Well, thank you so much indeed. And if you're interested in the whole YouTube thing, I'm doing a live stream at the moment, David. So you can look up my call sign on YouTube and click on today's live stream, which is called the 10th stream till Christmas. And you can play it back anytime and hear how strong you are here in Scotland. Thank you so much, David. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas when it comes. 73 from Scotland.
Roger, roger there, Duncan. We'll try that. We'll give that a try on YouTube. We sure will. 73's there. Thanks for the contact. MM5AJN and 0MUA.
Okay, don't forget the Stroke Mobile, David. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, 73.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Baker 7, Radio Charlie Victor.
Okay, was it Kilo Bravo 7, Radio Charlie Bravo?
Kilo Baker 7, Radio Charlie Victoria, D is in Victor. You're 5 and 7 here into Arizona.
Yeah, QSL John, thank you so much. Kilo Bravo 7, Radio Charlie Victor. Thank you so much indeed. And my name is Duncan. I'm located northeast coast of Scotland. And you're about a 5 and 8, 58, John, QSL.
Well, thank you for the 5 and 8. Nice to see the band open this morning. I'll let you go make some more contacts. There's plenty of DX out here. 73, KB7RCV.
Yeah, John, before you go, can you repeat my report? What was my report, over? Yeah, John, if you copy, can you please repeat my report? Go ahead. Okay, nothing heard. Kilo Bravo 7, Radio Charlie Victor. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, signing clear. 73, John, bye-bye. QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Star 3 Echo Delta Papa.
Okay, very good. Kilo Echo Kilo 3 Echo Delta Papa. Good to hear you, Robert. I'll give you a report on the next transmission. From Duncan in Scotland. Go ahead.
Duncan, very good. Nice to hear you in Scotland there, and your mobile rig's doing a good job. Your solid 5x5 signal today in near Philadelphia, and 0 degrees Celsius. So we got a cold morning here, Duncan. MM5AJN. K3 Echo Delta Papa.
Yeah, QSL, Robert. Well, it's very cold here in Scotland today also. Please don't forget the Stroke Mobile, Robert. And thank you so much. I got confirmation of our previous contact there in November for our 10-meter contact. Thank you so much for that. Very much appreciated. And good to work you again here on 10 meters. Just parked up at the usual spot beside the sea, and doing a live stream on YouTube as well. Just doing a little bit of fun with the radio. So good to hear you, and hopefully your Thanksgiving was a good day and spending time with the family. Have a great Christmas when it comes around. Kilo 3 Echo Delta Papa from Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile, standing by.
Thanks, Duncan. MM5AJN/mobile. K3 Echo Delta Papa. Yeah, it's surprising the conditions. That last transmission, you jumped up to a solid 5.9 signal. A 5.9 signal there. And the holiday was nice for Thanksgiving, and we're looking forward to
Victor Echo 2 Kilo Zulu.
Stand by, please.
We might see some white snow here and on the ground, maybe on Christmas. Yesterday we did have some snow flurries, but just enough to just put it on the ground, and then a couple of minutes later it was gone. So it's always a pleasure. And your mobile rig is doing an excellent job again there, and we always appreciate it. We hope that you and your family have a nice holiday. Take care, good health to you, and looking forward to talking to you again in the near future. And God bless Duncan. MM5AJN/mobile K3 Echo Delta Papa.
Yeah, QSL, Robert. Well, thank you so much for the kind words, and I really appreciate you calling in. You look after yourself and keep warm. And like you said, there was just here in Scotland, we had something similar. It was a heavy snow shower for about 2 hours, and it stayed for about 2 hours, and it was gone in 2 hours. It was that quick, but it's freezing cold outside. Okay, Robert, take care. Kilo Echo, keep saying Kilo Echo. Kilo 3, Echo Delta Papa, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, signing clear. Bye-bye, Robert.
Thank you very much, Duncan, and it's a pleasure talking to you again. I hope to talk to you before the holidays. 73s, take care.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Okay, who's the Victor Echo 2? Please go ahead.
Yes, Victor Echo 2 Kilo Zulu.
Very good afternoon to you, Victor Echo 2 Kilo Zulu. Is that Pete in Montreal?
Roger, Duncan. Good setup there, mobile, and we have some nice conditions, over.
Absolutely, some interesting conditions considering the solar storms and flares that's been cropping up. And conditions on 10 meters has been incredibly strong, but yet there's been some very strong fading. You are 5 and 9, Pete. A very strong 5 and 9, but there is fading. But your audio is holding firm, QSL.
Well, Roger, okay. Yeah, a little surprised. Yeah, there's fading and the QSB. So, yeah, I hear you good, readable, and your signal goes up to 9. I think you are my first mobile station on 10 meters, over.
Oh, well, thank you very much indeed. I really appreciate that. And so I'm just switching on the vehicle engine to get some heat. It's freezing cold here, and I'm just going to get the blowers on. Well, thank you so much, Pete. And just for your information, I'm doing a live stream, which may interest you if that's the case in your first contact with a mobile in Scotland. And if you look up my call sign on YouTube and click on today's live stream, you can get to play back and hear how strong you are here in Scotland, Pete. QSL?
Oh, that is pretty cool. Yeah, I'll check that out. Actually, I meant the first mobile and European station on 10 meters, so that's very good. Nice talking with you, and get warm, but don't touch that antenna, over.
Oh, definitely not touch the antenna. I wouldn't be that stupid. But I have done that in the past, and it stings like hell. But, yeah, that was a dare. That was a dare when I was very young and not very experienced. But thank you so much indeed. And if you look up the live stream, as I say, and if you look on the timestamp, it'll be pretty easy to look up. But thank you so much indeed. You're sounding really good. You're peaking over the S9. I think you were 5.9 plus 10, that transmission. Victor Echo 2 Kilo Zulu from Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Thank you, Pete.
Roger, you're also going up 5.9. Just using 100 watts here and a 3-element beam. Have a good time there, VE2KZ.
Thank you very much indeed, Pete. And my antenna is only 2.1 meters tall. It's a mobile whip made by Diamond, and it's a mid-loaded antenna. So it's all pretty amazing. It's a great hobby. Thank you so much, Pete. Take care. Merry Christmas if I don't speak to you before. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
QRZCQ, Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Echo 8, Papa, Mexico.
Okay, I think that was Kilo Echo 8. Was it Papa Mike? The Kilo Echo 8, go ahead.
Kilo Echo 8, Mexico.
Okay, very good. Is that Melvin? Okay, Kilo Echo 8, Papa Mike. Good afternoon, Melvin. You're about a 5x5, 55 QSL. Kilo Echo 8, Papa Mike. You are 5 and 5, 55 QSL. Okay, one last call for Kilo Echo 8, Papa Mike. Melvin, if you copy, you are 5x5 into Northeast Scotland from Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Okay, that's a shame. No copy. A negative copy. I think band conditions are maybe changing. QRZ CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. Okay, K3 Echo Delta Papa.
From CT7 Alpha Uniform.
Stand by, please, stand by. Kilo 3 Echo Delta Papa, go ahead.
Yeah, it's Duncan. I got a question. I looked on your QRZ and I didn't see my call there. And it looks like you're logging live. You have a K4S in there instead of K3EDP. Is that a mistake, or am I just looking at the wrong thing?
Negative. If you look now, I've updated. I'm doing live logging, but on Club Log, it logs up in groups of 10. So I've updated it. So if you look now, you will see your call sign. Over.
Yeah, I'll try it again. Let me see if it's popping up. I was just curious. It's always a pleasure to work you. I don't want to tie you up with all your other stations, but I appreciate it.
Oh, don't you be silly, Robert. Everything is good. Everything is good. And, I do live logging. Logbook of the World is instant. QRZ I have to upload at the end of the day because I don't have a subscription for QRZ. But Club Log and, what's the other one? The QSL card, EQSL, I do that live as well. So you should find when you go in, you should look on Club Log and it should be there. You're the second contact down and over.
Yeah, okay. I'll check it out again. I do the first contact, but I appreciate it, Duncan, and I'll talk to you again on Christmas if we don't talk to you.
Thank you very much indeed, Robert. Absolutely my pleasure. And anytime you just call in, anytime at all. 73s, bye-bye.
Right, thank you very much. K3EDP, clear.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Victor Echo 3, Papa Victor Hotel.
Okay, Papa Victor Hotel. Let me just fix my element there. Oh, stand by. Okay, Victor Echo 3, Papa Victor Hotel. Good evening, Peter. I'll give you a report on the next transfer. It's Duncan, and I'm located northeast of Scotland, QSL.
Okay, very good, Duncan. QSO, you're a good 5'8", 5'9" here to Ottawa, Canada. Very, very nice signal. Great to see 10 meters open. This is just fantastic. You got my QTH there now, Ottawa, Canada. And we're just running 100 watts into the simple inverted V dipole, QSL.
Yeah, QSL, Peter. Well, thank you so much for the 5 and date. I have also put 5 and date in the log for you. And 10 meters has been incredible. When I parked up, I use this location all the time. And when I parked up and I switched on the radio, I got so excited because it was just, when you looked at the band scope on the radio, it was just full of stations. And it's really good to see. It was nearly as good, not quite as good as CQ Worldwide SSB. I've never seen a 10-meter band so crammed with stations, over.
QSL, yeah, it's, I'm retired now, and I've been doing the hobby since 87, when I got the license, and I've been off and on over the years, with the family. I'm retired now, so I'm getting on the bands more, and, but the last time I remember 10 meters like this was back in 88, 89, back then, QSL.
Yeah, QSL. Well, you know what? I keep wondering if it's going to be the last solar cycle that I see and work and pardon me. And Peter, you've got to be grateful for what we're getting this time round. It's been worth it's been worth the 10-year wait for this peak, and I think they're even talking about it peaking earlier, 2024. But that'll be interesting to see how that progresses. But interesting conditions today for sure, because we had an aurora last night and even the night before. So there has been some geomagnetic activity and some solar flares, and it just shows you what can happen. It's just great to be on the radio. Over.
Yes, very good, QSL on all there. I love 10 meters because the antennas are so easy. I usually do just inverted wire antennas. I love playing with wire antennas, but for 10 meters I just might do a homemade beam, maybe a 3-element. I did that back in 88, 89 when the band was good and everybody was trading 10-10 numbers. So I had the homemade beam up then and really enjoyed it. So I may actually do that. Hopefully 10 meters holds out, like you say. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Well, I don't know much really about 10 in regards to the winter conditions. I know are always better on 10, and I just basically jump in the radio, and whenever I like to, I normally like working 15 and 10. And just because normally it's a longer kind of skip, and normally if it's long skip here, it's normally a little bit shorter on 20. That's been my experience this year. But good to hear, Peter. And how's the snow over there in Canada? Have you got the snow yet, over?
No, not yet. We've had a dusting, maybe 2 or 3 centimeters. Really, that's all we've had so far. But we know it's coming. We always know it's coming. Sometimes after Christmas. So we'll see how December goes. But just the dusting here in the Ottawa area, anyways. Other parts of Canada, I know out west, have had some pretty big storms. But we did have a storm a couple of weeks ago, but it all melted. So we'll go from there and see. But we know it's coming. I won't hold you any longer, Duncan. MM5AJN, V83PVH will be clear on your phone.
Okay, thank you, Peter. Don't forget the Stroke Mobile, and I'll send a digital confirmation on its way to you. And Peter, if you're interested in the whole YouTube ham radio thing, I'm doing a live stream at the moment, and you're more than welcome to look that up and play back, and you'll get to hear how good your audio and how big your signal is here in Scotland on the receiving end, Peter. Thank you so much for calling in. Merry Christmas when it comes round, and maybe hear you on the next live stream. Victor Echo 3, Papa Victor Hotel, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, signing clear.
Okay, very good, Duncan. Yes, I'll check that YouTube out for sure, and acknowledge your mobile. Very good. Excellent signal on this end. All the best. Merry Christmas. Happy Trees.
Thank you so much indeed for calling in, Peter. Take care. Bye-bye. QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Kilo, Foxtrot 0, Kilo, Juliet Romeo.
Okay, Kilo Fox 0, Kilo Juliet Radio. I think that could be Sean. Good to hear you, Sean. You're about a 5 and 7 with me, 57. How copy, over?
Roger on the 5-7. Yeah, you're maybe 5 over here in Missouri. I had you real good there a minute ago, and you kind of faded out.
Yeah, QSL the 5 and 5. Yeah, there's a lot of fading on some of the signals tonight. You were only reaching 5 and 5, that transmission. But I'm sure when you first called in, you were 5 and 7, Sean. Name here is Duncan, and my location is northeast coast of Scotland, just north of Aberdeen City. QSL?
No, roger that. Yeah. Well, it's good to make contact with you. Hope everything's going well for you.
Thank you very much, Sean. Yeah, I'm doing a live stream on YouTube and just having a little bit of fun with the radio. So it's all good this side, Sean. Take care. Have a great day. And thank you very much for calling in. Great to work here for the first time. Digital confirmation on its way to you. Kilo Fox 0, Kilo Juliet Radio from Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, signing clear. Bye-bye.
73.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Victor Echo 6, Charlie Bravo.
Wow, what a strong signal there. Your audio was sounding like you were whispering in my headphones there. Frank, you are so strong. Victor Echo 6, Charlie Bravo from Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Name is Duncan and located just north of Aberdeen, over.
Yeah, QSL, Duncan. Well, wonderful to make the contact with you mobile. We're running about a kilowatt here in the 3 elements. What's your setup there, Duncan? Go ahead. Calgary, Alberta is the QTH. Calgary, Alberta.
Yeah, QSL. Thank you so much. I'll get my report on the next transmission. Well, I'm running here the Yaesu FT710, 100 watts with my Heil Pro 7 headset, and the antenna is a 2.1 meter tall diamond mobile whip antenna. But I am parked beside the sea, 1 meter away from the ocean, half a meter above sea level, and I have 340 degrees of seawater around me, Frank. QSL?
QSL there, Duncan. Sounds like an ideal location. You're 5 and 5. 5 and 5 on peak, so go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, the 5 and 5, Frank. Well, I can tell you I'm doing a live stream at the moment, and I think the people listening will be really surprised at how strong your signal is and how good your audio is, Frank. What are you running for a microphone? Go ahead.
Yeah, we're running the 7300 with the stock mic and got the treble boosted up a bit. It seems to usually give a pretty good result, just the stock mic on that radio.
Well, my goodness. It doesn't, you know, the 7300 does have a deep sounding audio from, you know, as you open the box. But my goodness, it must be your voice, Frank. It must suit that radio 100% because you're sounding like you're using a studio mic, over.
That's great. Well, I appreciate the comments there, Duncan. I'm curious, though, how can I see your live stream?
Right, if you've got the computer on, go into YouTube and punch in MM5AJN, and it should come up with a page. If you go to the live stream, it will be the 10th day to Christmas. I'm doing 12 streams to Christmas, and I'm on number 10. And the other way is to go into my QRZ mobile page, and if you click on the picture of me in the top left corner, that will take you to the link to the page. Over.
Yeah, QSL. I think we found it here on YouTube. Just Just getting the bits and bytes to come down my wires here. Let's see how this looks. Hello, test. It's still loading there. It's brought up your picture in the bottom corner, but it's not loading just yet, Duncan.
Yeah, QSL. Well, hopefully you'll get it loaded. I'm not sure what the delay is today. Normally it's about 5 seconds, so it might be a little bit confusing if you're listening to me on the radio and having the audio turned up on the live stream. But the time stamp, let me just check. The timestamp should be working on the YouTube, on the live stream. And it's easy to, if you're playing it back later, just look up the time of the QSO and it should come up. So that's the reason for the clock. But as you can tell, if you're running the live stream now, you can just you see outside the window of the car. It's pretty dark outside and pretty cold as well, over.
Yeah, very good there, Duncan. Very good indeed. Yeah, we got the live stream up, and you're looking good there, Duncan. And there is a bit of a delay, though. That's for sure. So maybe I'm coming back a little bit late to you here, but it is working. I'll switch back to the radio now, audio.
Yeah, no, it's fine, but I could tell with a little pause. I think it was a 5-second delay when you were listening. So I don't know how long about the thumb. I'm just putting the thumbs up right now, so I wonder if you count to 5, that might be enough. But thank you so much, Frank. I really appreciate your support. And if you hit subscribe and you hit the bell, you'll get a notification every time I'm on. And you might get sick of that, though, because I'm on quite a lot. Anyway, thank you so much. Victor Echo 6, Charlie Bravo from Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, standing by.
Yeah, very good, Duncan. That was a lot of fun. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November, live on YouTube from Victor Echo 6, Charlie Bravo. Have fun out there, Duncan 7-3.
Thank you so much, Frank. It is amazing to see your signal and hear your audio from the opposite end of the world. And I always think it's pretty cool. Anyway, thank you so much, Frank. Take care, and Merry Christmas. Bye-bye. QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. This is Whiskey Tango 0 Sierra. Washington, Tokyo 0 Santiago. Do you copy?
Yeah, QSL, I do, Donald. Thank you so much indeed for calling in. What a cool call sign that is. Whiskey Tango 0 Sierra. Donald, do you do a bit of contesting, or is that just your call, over?
Well, that isn't my call. No, I do not contest. It was not my original call. I got it many, many years ago because my call had about 20-some-odd characters in it. So I wanted to shorten it up, and that's why I got this one. Go ahead.
Oh, you got to tell me then, Donald, what was your original call sign?
Oh, boy, on CW, it was a blast. It was Whiskey Bravo 0 Golf Juliet Yankee. I don't think you could get many more letters, Duncan. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, wow. I don't know, I've done obviously a little bit of CW to get my license, but I'm not active on CW. But even I know that would be a bit of a swine. But, oh my goodness, well, I love the new call sign, and it's pretty short. I would love, I think now in the UK you can actually by a shortened call sign. But it would be pretty cool to have a three-letter call sign for contesting. I noticed that when I did the CQ Worldwide SSB, and thank goodness for the voice gear, or I would have had a sore throat for weeks. Anyway, Donald, I can tell you you're 5'9" plus into Northeast Scotland, and my name is Duncan. Over.
Okay, Duncan, very good. Well, believe it or not, you're 5'9" into North Dakota. 5'9" into North Dakota. Nice to see the band open. I've been on a couple of days here now, and really, really fun. Compared to what the Sunspot was about 4 years ago, 10 meters wasn't even open here. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL. You know what? 10 meters for me, for certainly winter time, has been incredible. It really, really has been incredible. And I'm just looking up. I was just looking up your region there. Oh, here we go. North Dakota. You know what, Donald? You are going to make me a very happy man if you could send me a digital confirmation through Logbook of the World, because I have been waiting for North Dakota for my. I've got 4 to get for my USA regions, and it would be lovely if that was possible, Donald. Over.
Well, I do not take part in Logbook of the World yet. But if I can help you out on QRZ, I certainly will. Go ahead.
QRZ, I'm on, absolutely. The only thing is, you must put in my call sign and add stroke mobile, or it'll pass like ships in the night. So you must have Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November stroke mobile. And if you do that, and that will come up on QRZ, and I've put 5 and 9 both ways. And honestly, that's amazing. The other one that I need is Nevada, and I've got New Mexico, and the other 3, was Wyoming, Oregon, and Louisiana, and I haven't got it confirmed. But North Dakota and Nevada are the 2 that I haven't worked yet, so that's a momentous occasion, Donald. Over.
Yeah, okay. I've got to get you on here somehow on the mobile. I'm on the page, and I really don't do much of this, to be honest with you. But I'm trying to think how I can get you in. Is it on your original search that you get the mobile, or is it when you log the contact? Go ahead.
If you just, when you're logging your contact, I think if you go onto my mobile page, and you can log a contact directly on there, I have a mobile page, so if you punch in just MM5HAN, that'll take you to the main page, and then there'll be a link to the mobile page, or if you search for the MM5HAN /M, it should come up with my mobile page, Donald. And I think you just add a contact to the logbook, and when I upload this contact, in fact, I've hit enter. So at the moment, later on when I get home, I will upload these contacts onto QRZ, and we'll hopefully meet together and get that confirmed. But don't stress out, Donald. Honestly, it's not a problem. It's just nice to get that in the log and get it confirmed. I've been trying for a little while, and that last contest that was running, which was they call it the sweep. Well, I was hoping to do some of that, but I was working. I work at a trout fishery, Donald, and I was working that weekend, so I didn't get to work any of it, and I was hoping to work North Dakota and Nevada then. But thank you so much. Tell me, why is it so hard to work normally Dakota? Is there not many operators in that area, Donald?
Well, I think I took it off the FCC website one time, and we were looking at, I don't know, 1,500 registered, but of those, half were technicians, so they couldn't be, well, they could be on 10, I guess. But I would dare say we don't have many more than 100 to 200 active HF operators. Go ahead.
Wow. Well, you've made an old man here very happy, and I'm really glad I checked that. I actually took a screen grab That's why I've got it handy, because I've got a screen grab on my phone of the picture of the states required, because I was planning to use that for the contest. But thank you so much indeed, and really appreciate it. And if you can, you can, and if you don't worry about it. I know you tried. And have a great Christmas when it comes around, Donald. And if you're on YouTube at all, look up YouTube, and you'll get to hear this contact and get to hear how strong you're sounding and how good your audio is. Your audio is first class.
Well, thank you very much. And yours as well, Duncan. Running old gear here, an old Kenwood TF940 at the moment, barefoot, and the antenna is also an old Mosley Classic 33 tri-band beam. It's only up at about 10 meters in the air. So thank you very much. Glad to help you out. Everything should be confirmed. So you have a good afternoon, evening there. My very, very best to you and yours. Take care, my friend. We'll look forward to our next meeting. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, Whiskey Tango 0 Sierra. We'll see you now, Duncan.
Thank you very much indeed, Donald, and thank you for that. It's honestly, it's first class. Thank you so much indeed, and hope to work you again in the very near future. Whiskey Tango 0 Sierra, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, wishing you 73. Thank you, Don.
Thank you very much. Take care now.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Calling CQ and standing by.
November 4, Yankee November Uniform.
November 4, ending Yankee Uniform.
November 4, Yankee November Uniform. Looks like first time in the log, Duncan, and in the mobile as well. You're doing a beautiful job here. You're 5-7 in Richmond, Virginia on the East Coast. My name is Guy, Golf Uniform Yankee. QSL?
Yeah, QSL Guy. Well, let me tell you, honestly, I've said this several times today, but you are sounding like you're playing radio right next to me, Guy, here in the car. November 4, Yankee November United. You are 5'9" plus over 20 dB on the scale, and the audio is sounding awesome. The name is Duncan, and I'm located just north of Aberdeen. QSL?
QSL, well, your mobile's doing a fine job too, Duncan. I'm using a IC7610, kind of breaking the mold because I'm using a dynamic Heil PR10 dynamic mic. It's got a little higher output, and nothing else in between it and the radio. But I also do have some help from a LA1K solid state LD MOS amplifier sitting here doing almost 1,000 watts into a 5/8 wave ground plane vertical that is 40 feet to the base.
It is sounding amazing, Guy. Really, it's sounding amazing, and so strong. And I'm doing a live stream at the moment, and if you look up the live stream later and play it back, use the time on the live stream as a time in our contact, 1629. And if you look that up, I think you'll be in for a surprise. On the receiving end here, honestly, you're sounding amazing. And considering the distance between us, I mean, we must be talking about 7,000 kilometers at least between us, Guy. And it's sounding amazing, over.
QSL, yeah, it is amazing, isn't it? It's like I tell a lot of people, when conditions are right, you know, I've been thinking about it, and I know it sounds silly, but I've been thinking about just running a piece of coax out on the ground on a pole, you know, just a short pole, like maybe 6 feet tall, and just run the coax out and, you know, peel the outer layer off and run a ground wire into the ground, just a shallow little ground stake, you know, and then leave the center conductor sticking out. And I figured, you know, I'd stick a hot dog on the end of it and see where I could talk on the hot dog. And the good part about that is, you know, I guess in reality it would wind up cooking the hot dog. So I guess I could, you know, intermittently go out there and exchange the hot dog and have myself yourself a nice hot dog cooked with some RF.
Yeah, QSL. Well, what you could do is if you put the bun next to the input to the radio, that can be the to stop the RF from getting into the radio. You can have an RF bun. But my mobile antenna is only 2.1 meters tall, but obviously it's got a coil in the just not quite the middle. So and apart from that, a little bit of coax in the ground plane of the roof. I am parked beside the sea, but that's cheating, of course, because that's adding probably about 10 dB a gain. And I have even better 340 degrees of seawater around me, Guy. And when the tide is in, the water is literally 1 meter away from me, and I'm half a meter above sea level, Guy, over.
QSL, well, I'm telling you, it's doing a fantastic job. It is amazing. We've got a lot of solar activity going on right now, and we're supposed to have another big storm, from what I understand. I follow that space weather woman. She gives, forecasts. It's based on NASA and some other references, but she puts it all together, and she's a space weather professional. I can't remember the actual term for it, but evidently we have a pretty big one that's supposed to be hitting us about December 1st or December 2nd, so the numbers are really up as far as they've been higher, so to speak, but we had like a 1 week lull in all of that mess. Everything went down, and now it's back up again. So right now the solar flux is at 182, and the noise number, the solar noise, is 136. But come the 1st or the 2nd, we're supposed to get a really good little storm coming in, so I think it's going to get even better. We might have a little noise to deal with, but propagation is going to be even better.
Yeah, QSL Guy. Yeah, she's got a great YouTube channel, which I always get an alert, and obviously I think sometimes the best way to gauge conditions is how many people post aurora pictures, certainly for me on Facebook, because here in Scotland we're lucky enough that when there's any auroras, a lot of people, because of we're out in the countryside, there's a lot of people just they're lucky enough to get to photograph them, and it's like when there's a really big sunset, everyone's out with their mobile phones taking pictures and posting on YouTube. But when there's an aurora, I normally know to leave it a couple of days. But sometimes I've went out and there's been some unusual conditions. I always say to people, it's always worth putting a call out. You're never sure. There's always an enhancement before and an enhancement after a storm. And if you can get the enhancement just before the storm takes off, you're in for some pleasant surprises. Over.
QSL on that. I'm just, as long as I've been in radio, I've really never paid that much attention to it, to be honest. I mean, I knew about conditions and propagation, but I think I really, I didn't understand what was driving all that. So I've been studying that a little bit, trying to learn a little bit more about it, and definitely, it's definitely a factor. But from what I understand, I've never seen an aurora, except in pictures and stuff. I'd love to see one in real time, but I'm in the middle of a city, so to speak. I'm in a county, but Richmond, Virginia is it's 10 miles south of me, pretty much, but I've never really seen any aurora from here, and I don't think that's probably going to happen, but I would love to be able to see some of the stuff that y'all see, especially the people up around the North and South Poles. They tend to the UK and all that areas. Y'all get to see a lot more of that. I wish I could see a real nice one.
Yeah, QSL. Well, there's been a couple of times. I've only once ever seen the red, green, and blue Only once ever seen that, and I can even tell you when I seen it, I was driving home. My son was in the Army Cadets, and I was driving him home, and I couldn't help but look out the window, and it was so bright, and I remember the road we were on in between the two towns was pitch black, and you could see it actually moving, shimmering, and it was amazing, really was. Didn't take any pictures, but I do have pictures of other ones that I took, and where I was, there's a little hill where I live. There's a little hill, and if you go to the top of the hill and take pictures, you actually get that illusion of the half arc, as it goes round in the circle, and that's pretty amazing. Anyway, Guy, thank you so much indeed for calling in. That's a wonderful copy, and if you're on YouTube at all, do look us up, and you can play back the live stream. Take care, and have a great day. And Merry Christmas if I don't speak to you before Christmas. We're doing another 9 streams to go. It's part of the 12 streams to Christmas. November 4, Yankee November United from Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much for a really nice QSO here, Duncan. I really appreciate it. I've enjoyed it. I hope you have a very good Christmas, you and your family, friends, loved ones. And I got you in the log, and I'll look for you again. And it's just amazing. We've been sitting here talking all this time and you're in a mobile. That's just amazing. Anyway, 73s, have a great day. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November from N4YNU.
Thank you very much. Don't forget the Stroke Mobile. Digital confirmation is on its way to you, Guy. Take care, 73s. Bye-bye.
73s.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Victor Echo 3, October, November.
Victor Echo 3, Oscar, November. Good afternoon, good evening, Alex. I'll give you a report on the next transmission. My name is Duncan, and located northeast Scotland. Go ahead.
Yeah, hello, Duncan. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. This is VE3, October, November. You're about 5 and 3, 5 and 4, but still easy to read, no problem. Very good audio. Yeah, name is Alex, you're correct. And I'm about 60 miles north of the city of Toronto, Ontario, in a town called Barrie. Bravo, Alpha Romeo, India, Echo, over.
Yeah, QSL, Barry, thank you so much. I just had to start the car engine and get the heaters on, because it's rather chilly here. Alex, thank you so much for the 5 and 4. You are 5 and 5 at best. 55 at best. There's a little bit of fluctuation, a little bit of the band has got a little bit of QSB on it, but still a good copy for this time of day. It's pitch black here in the UK. Over.
Yeah, Roger, QSL. Thank you, Duncan, for the 5 and 5. A pleasure to meet you for the first time, I guess. And very good setup for mobile operation. I can hear you pretty well. It's the QS Baker's kicking in right now, but anyways, it's this time of the day when your propagation is going to close down soon. Thank you very much for the QSO. All the very best. Cheers and greetings from Canada over to you and your family there in Scotland. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet, Alpha India November. Alpha Juliet November Mobile. VE3 October, November, 73.
Thank you, Alex. And if you're into the YouTube kind of thing, do look up the call on YouTube, and you can play back the live stream. Today is the 10th stream to Christmas, and use a timestamp, and you'll find your contact there. It's always amazing, I think, to hear how you sound at the other end of the world. Take care, Alex. 73s. Good to hear Canada this afternoon. Victor Echo 3, Oscar November from Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, signing clear. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Duncan. All the very best, my friend. 73.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
November 9, Quebec Hotel Whiskey.
Quebec Hotel Whiskey. Is that Larry?
QSL, sure is.
Okay, Larry. Well, good evening to you. You're about a 5 and 8 at the moment. 58, a little bit of QSB. Name this side is Duncan. Go ahead.
QSL there, Duncan. Could you give me your call sign one more time?
Of course I can. The call is Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November stroke Mobile. I repeat, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November stroke Mobile. QSL?
Okay. The name here is Larry, which I think you already know. And I'm located 25 miles southwest of Indianapolis, Indiana. You're about a 5 and 5 signal. And let me know what your mobile is.
Yeah, QSL, Larry. Thank you so much indeed for the 5x5. I'm pretty chuffed with that. Conditions are holding up pretty well on 10 meters. I am running here the Yaesu FT710 with the Heil Pro 7 headset, 100 watts, and a diamond mobile antenna, 2.1 meters tall, and I'm parked beside the ocean, 1 meter away, half a meter above sea level. Over.
Okay. That's fine. Now, you're located in England, am I correct?
Oh, no, negative. We're in Scotland. We can't get Scotland and England mixed up, hi. We're in Scotland. Over.
Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, okay. Well, that sounds good. All the way over there in Scotland. Well, that's good.
Well, we must be talking 7,000 kilometers anyway, thereabouts. And pretty good contact, Larry. Conditions have been amazing today. And I'm doing a live stream on YouTube, and that's been pretty busy. It's just been one after the other. Not had a chance to say much on the actual live stream. But the poor people that are watching have had to listen to me non-stop chatting away. So good to hear you, Larry, and I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Over.
Okay. Well, 73 to you. Have a good, I suppose, this evening over there. And we'll try to get you down the line sometime, maybe. And this will be N9QHW.
Thank you very much indeed, Larry. I really appreciate you calling in. Take care. Have a great day. From Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, wishing November 9, Quebec Hotel Whiskey all the very best. Bye-bye, Larry. QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Alpha number 8, Whiskey, Quebec. Alpha 8, Whiskey, Quebec.
Yeah, very good. Alpha 8, Whiskey, Quebec. Good to hear you today, Paul. You're about a 5 and 8 to 58 with a little bit of QSB, over.
Okay, Duncan, yeah, 5 and 9, 59 into Dover, Ohio. We're riding the waves again. So, there you go, Duncan. Yeah, I just had to let you know you're making a fine trip today and give your report at the Mobile. Your Mobile sounded great as always. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, very good indeed. Well, I'm absolutely chuffed to bits to hear you, Paul. It's been a very busy day, a very busy afternoon. I've been on since 2:30, so I've been on for just over just over 2 hours, and it's been incredibly busy on the radio. And 10 meters has been incredibly good propagation to the US of A and Canada. So thank you so much for calling in, Paul. Over.
Hey, Duncan, no problem, my friend. And let me give you a little bit of WX here. It's partly sunny, and it's about 3 degrees, minus 3 degrees Celsius here, and overcast, and getting ready to, let's see, it's almost noontime, so there you go. The band will probably start shifting around here in a little bit. So I'll let you go. Have a good one in the Mobile, and good luck, and stay safe, and we'll catch you later on down the page, maybe tomorrow, who knows. So have a good one there, Duncan. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November stroke Mobile. This is Alpha 8, Whiskey, Quebec. Paul from Dover, Ohio, 73, my friend.
Thank you so much, Paul, and always a pleasure. And you have a good, let's see now, it's probably 3 weeks in a row there. And you've been in each of the live streams. So well done, mate. Well done. And I really appreciate you calling in. It's pretty special. Alpha 8 Whiskey Quebec from Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile is signing 73's Paul. Bye-bye.
73, Duncan. Ciao.
CQ Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile calling CQ. CQ Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile calling CQ. CQ Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile calling CQ. CQ Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile calling CQ. CQ Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile calling CQ.
Kilo 0 Oscar India.
Kilo 0 Oscar India. Another cool call sign. Very short. I like it, John. You're about a 5 and date with some QSB. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Duncan. You're 5.5 to 5.7, also with some QSB, but still no problem to copy you. Over.
Yeah, thank you so much indeed. Well, you're doing a good job for sure. Conditions tonight have been amazing. You know, the fact the band is still alive and it's pitch black, it's pretty special. And name is Duncan, and I'm located just north of Aberdeen City, about 15 kilometers north. I'm parked beside the sea, and it's pitch black. It's about 2 degrees, but feels like minus 10 degrees. It's freezing cold outside, John. Over.
Yeah, very fine, Duncan. Well, it's a bright, sunny day here. I think about 45, may get up to 55 here a little bit later this afternoon, and a slight breeze, but all in all, beautiful day. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Oh, very good, John. Well, I'm glad you're having a good day over there. And what was I going to say? Are you where you stay? Are you prone to snow early? Over.
There was snow in the state about 20 miles north of me earlier this week, actually around Thanksgiving time, and but we didn't get anything here but rain, and we have had a few frosty mornings, but all in all, it's been pretty good weather here. Over.
Yeah, QSL, you're pretty lucky, John. And I remember the days when you guys on the, in the East Coast, the operators on the East Coast would tell me, they're having snow, and then 2 days later we get that same snow coming across. But of course, it takes a southerly pass down into southern England and then comes back up. So we don't really, it's a bit longer. But I'm not looking forward really to the snow, although I like it. But where I sit here, it would be a bit of a nightmare to get to in the snow. So I'd have to probably not operate the radio, and that wouldn't be a good thing for me. I do love my radio. But thank you so much for calling in, John. A digital confirmation on its way to you. Just please remember to add the stroke mobile. Very important, because I only run a mobile log. Kilo Zero Oscar India from Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November Mobile, standing by.
Okay, Duncan. Well, certainly enjoyed running across you and having the chat. We are supposed to get some cold weather move in. It's out about Arizona, California right now, from what I understand. It's supposed to come this way. However, the weatherman is often wrong. They snow and we get nothing, or they say nothing and we get a foot of snow. So, who knows? You know, can't really trust them fellas. Anyway, and ladies. Anyway, take care, Duncan. Enjoy your mobile operation there. Mike 5 after Juliet November. This is Kilo Zero Oscar India.
Yeah, QSL Joe. Well, if you're into the YouTube thing, I'm doing a live stream at the moment, so you can play back the contact by looking up today's live stream, and it's part of the 12 streams to Christmas, and we're on number 10 today. Thank you so much indeed. Take care, John. 73s.
73, Duncan.
QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. Okay, the band certainly looks to be changing. QRZCQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ. CQ, Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile. Mike 5, Alpha Juliet November Mobile, calling CQ.
Amp. Timmy, hope you have a great day. And like I said, I got you in the log, so I'll look for you again. Another day, maybe another band.
There we go. We'll let it slide this time, Brian.
Because I didn't really know what.
Be sending with me, David. Over. Roger.
Hola. Hola.
Hola.
Yes, sir. Before he even started coaching us.
The other way around, Bill. Slide in and out. And a phone lands on the other side of Bill. Go anywhere.
Yo 2.0.
I watch all those YouTube videos. I watch your videos too. People say there's not much going on, but you've got more than a lot of them got going on. You know, you got your tip in the work, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, we're all trying to promote ham radio. You know, I just got sample radio videos and videos of the house and my cat and everything there. So, but anyway, I was married and got a divorce, so I'm kind of single right now. But yeah, I like having a YouTube channel. It's a lot of fun. PJ does all kinds of stuff. You know, he picks and grins and sings and. You know, I used to sing in church, but I don't have the nerve to sing on YouTube because I probably couldn't carry a tune in a bucket.
I hear you. There's no tune around here, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Did you make it back, PJ? You must still be a stretch, and I had to run down the hall a while ago. I had to run down the hall, and he worked somebody. I forgot now who he was. They was really loud on me. Everybody we've talked to in England's running 10 watts today, and here I am running about 650 watts.
Yeah, you're sounding good, man. I've got the preamp on, but you're probably 5 over without the preamp. I haven't turned it off, but yeah, you're sounding really good. The conditions have been really good here lately. I'm out here on the ranch, so there's no noise from our anything. There's no lining up or anything. I'm coming out here all by myself.
Oh yeah, I'm turning the beam around towards you. It'll take a little while, if you can still copy me, I'm going ahead and turning my beam towards Texas. I've had this beam up since August.
2 fasen, maar ze zijn 180 graden uitfasen met elkaar.
He go over there and bounce his.
Okay, Roger, I'm so sorry, but because I have you on my log, okay, we had the contacts before, several contacts, okay. Okay, Julio, okay, muchísimas gracias por el contacto, un abrazo, 73 y 88, bye-bye.
November Whiskey 7 Echo.
Kilo 7, Charlie Lima.
Okay, contact, please. This is Charlie, Uniform 2, Yankee Kilo.
Kilo 7, Charlie Lima.
November Whiskey 7 Echo.
Kilo 7.
Okay, Charlie, question mark ending in Oscar.
Don't know what's supposed to rain. Idéal. Et puis, oui, bonne année aussi, hein, si on n'a pas l'occasion de se recontacter avant. Donc, je vous passe mes meilleurs vœux pour la nouvelle année et bonne fête avec la famille. F3 uniforme Zanzibar, WA9 Floride Zulu Québec va passer en QRT. Merci beaucoup, Jacques.
We're on Romeo Oscar November, QT Virginia, back to you.
Probably about 15 miles east of me, and then it about
very well, working with very well propagation.
Victor Bravo, thank you, very good afternoon. This is Charlie Uniform 2 Yankee Kilo, and operator's name and like Alpha November Alpha, Roger. Okay, Roger, Mike 7, Victor Bravo, Darrow, nice to meet you for the first time. Your report here is 58, 58 here in the Azores. By the way, it is raining very, very much at the moment here in the Azores Islands. The temperature is around 20 degrees and the humidity level is high as well. Okay, my friends, Darrow, so thank you again, thank you for the short contact, 7388 and all the best. Mike 7, Victor Bravo, CO2 YK.
Whiskey Papa 4, Papa Zulu Kilo.
Delta 2, Victor Lima, Quebec. November
Okay, I have here India November Delta station. India November Delta? Roger, Roger. Buenas tardes. Echo Alpha 3, India November Delta. This is Charlie Uniform 2 Yankee Kilo. My name is Anna. Alpha November Alpha, and the PTH is Azores Islands. So your report here is 59, Roger. Okay, thank you so much for the 5-5 from the lovely Barcelona. Okay, Juan. Okay, and thanks also for the short contact. 7388, and I hope to meet you again. Bye-bye.
Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet, November, mobile.
Okay, muchas gracias. Buenas tardes. Kiarza, see you too, okay?
Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet, November, mobile. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet, November, mobile.
Okay, I think I heard Juliet November. Okay, the car Mexico is very, very strong. Okay, very strong. I am so sorry about that. This is Charlie Uniform 2 Yankee Kilo. Juliet November station only, please. Thank you.
Okay, QSL. Thank you, Anna. Mike 5, Alpha, Juliet, November, stroke mobile, and you're 59 plus. Beautiful copy, beautiful audio. QSL.
Okay, Roger. Mike 5 Alpha Juliet November, stroke mobile. This is Charlie Uniform 2 Yankee Kilo. Thank you so much for call CU2YK. Your report here is a 57 in the middle of Kiel, Mexico, but I can't copy well. Okay, Duncan. I believe your name is Duncan. Okay, nice to meet you for the first time. Back to you.
Thank you, Anna, and it is absolutely my pleasure. And I'm doing a live stream on YouTube as well, and there are lots of people listening to you on YouTube on my channel. So thank you so much, Anna. Take care, and my best regards for you and the family. Festive greetings. Merry Christmas. Over.
Okay, thank you, Duncan. Merry Christmas to you and your family too, and I hope to meet you again. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Kiarza. See you too, okay. Okay, I have your November Yankee, please. Only stand by, gentlemen. Stand by, please. Stand by. Only November Yankee. Thank you.
No, that was pretty good. I enjoyed that. That's been, I think I started at 2:30. It's been nearly 2.5 hours of solid stations calling in. Absolutely amazing propagation. 10 meters when it's running. It's incredible. So thank you. There's been quite a few people popping in past saying hello. And Eric, I don't think I said hello to you, but hello to you. And all the other people listening just now, I really appreciate it. And it's been, I love it. I love it when it's this busy, and you can see that you don't need a massive tower, a huge antenna system. You know, park up beside the sea, find a high spot, doesn't matter, find a clear area. It's been one after the other. If I look at the logbook, it has been, let's see, let's see how many stations we've worked at. I need to work out with the serial number. My goodness, right. So 21641. 641. So 43 contacts. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm pretty chuffed with that. So thanks, guys. I'm going to end the live stream. I'm going to then get some food shopping. It's pitch black outside. I can't even show you anything outside. Absolute pitch black. So thanks again. Take care. Double thumbs up. And catch you on the 9th stream to Christmas. It's I was looking at the dates, and it's going to be quite tough to get another 9 streams in before Christmas, but we'll do our best. And thanks again. And if you want to leave a little thank you, hello, thank you, rubbish, a little hello, that'd be great. And I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Eric. I really appreciate it, mate. And I know I'm waffling on. It's partly because I don't want the stream to end. I would do this 24/7. I absolutely love doing them. It's just part of the hobby that I like, including the electronics and computers and stuff. Anyway, I'm stopping the waffling. I'm ending the stream. Cheers, guys. 73s.